Hi and welcome to Settled. This is a training video for a new feature that we've launched. Wanted to walk you through that. It's designed to give you a couple more options to handle certain items on your financial declaration. So when we first log on to the site, we'll be at the dashboard and we'll come over to a training account that we have been using. We'll go to the financial declaration here. So first thing I want to do is I want to print out just a PDF to show you a few things on here. The way the PDFs are currently structured is there is a section for non-marital property that we have listed on this item. We have listed here certain guitars. Now, one of the things that we have done in the past is if you need to enter that on the financial declaration, you enter it on section 8 as far as it goes here. But now we realize that in every case that you have, when you have non-marital property, where here in this case you could put it on an asset division sheet, we realize that not every case in which you are going to be dealing has a situation to where there will be components of the case that include the division of assets. For instance, if the parties have never been married and there are going to be no assets to be divided, we wanted to give you another option to enter marital property. And so let's move over to the cash and financial section. And what you'll see now is we have the option of putting directly non-marital property. And so we're just going to deselect these boxes and we're going to select, for the moment, non-marital property, making the assumption that the parties weren't married and none of these would be marital in nature. So we're going to save those. And we'll need to put in what kind of account this is here, and we'll note that that's a savings account. We'll go ahead and save that. And then what we'll do is we'll come down here and we'll generate a PDF again. And then what we will see is even though we have designated those items there, what we now have when we run through on these items is everything has been parked in the non-marital asset portion and has been removed from the financial accounts. Now, on this situation here, because this is designed to be used in cases where there is no marital property to divide, in other words, cases where you would not be doing an asset division, this is another option that if you select these boxes and save, while you will note that on the PDF when it is printed out, it still will print the items as non-marital. What will also happen is it would end up putting the documents on, let's pull over to this page and show the asset division sheet. It would show these documents as marital property. In the event that you have items, you have a case where the property is both non-marital and you are going to be doing divisions, you would simply run over and list all of the property on the non-marital page, list it through there, and then it would bump over and you could, on the asset sheet, you could use everything. So while the two of them are noted differently here, in other words, you have to make an election. You either include it on the asset sheet, or as this feature is designed, when you have a case that does not have any marital assets, you can simply come through and direct any of the items. And this is for the cash and accounts. This is for the vehicles. This is for any real estate that you may have. You can make the election. Hey, we're handling a case that has marital assets, so we want to note what is a marital asset. Or if there are no marital assets, if the properties have not been married, you can simply note it here. In the event, as I had said previously, that you will be dividing property, you would simply come up to the non-marital section and add all of the non-marital assets there. But again, as we have worked through the software, what we're looking to do is give folks the highest number of options to handle and address their cases. So this would, in situations where you don't have marital assets, allow direct entry on to the non-marital section of a financial declaration for when that was printed out to be used in mediations, negotiations, or being filed with the court. So, as always, we are working to continue to improve the site to give a better user experience. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at info or support@settled.com. Thank you and have a great day.